Alright everyone, welcome back again to more Trails Through Daybreak. I gotta say, we've been progressing pretty well so far with Catcher's Chapter without any strong challenges thus far. Outside of that, I'm not going to bog you guys down with the usual. We're just going to get right down to it and continue playing. So if anything else, hope you all continue to enjoy. Thank you again for the love and support. Let's do it. Alright guys, welcome back again. Let's go head over to the next story marker. Am I going the right way or is that up top? It is up top. Alright, went the wrong way already. That's alright. Stairs is right over here. Alright, so now we go... Oh, they'll be here. Oh,
see me some Nova.
No! Let's go!
Beginning engagement. Brace yourself.
There we go.
Show them what you're really capable of.
No, get him.
There's so many of them. Look out!
Alright, what are you weak against? You... Oh, earth and water. Okay, perfect.
Attack their weakness
This'll
with an
hurt.
art.
Alright, let's go with... I like all three of them getting hit,
Make
yes.
it count.
Activating
Eat
drive.
this. Keep moving, Van. They're stunned.
Here I go.
Alright, perfect. Now we can get him with this.
Make it count.
Initiating drive.
Then we're gonna get... Yep.
I'm out.
I'll take it for a chance.
You two will do the cataract. Go for it.
Activating drive.
I don't know if it's called cataract. Sounds like it. And now we'll have you do earth. I feel like that's too. Can I get him
I'll
too?
take care of them.
Yes.
Initiating drive.
As for you,
Attack their weakness with an art.
Make it count.
Activating skill. No.
much better. Okay.
Huh?
That was very powerful. All that for one enemy too.
They're stunned.
Perfect.
There. Here I go.
Alright. No? Alright, we gotta go closer. No? Really?
Keep it up. It's working.
Nah, that's fine.
Garden. Mr. Arkwright.
We got, oh, yeah, we can attack him from here? Yeah, I'm all in.
Give him your all. There we go.
Alright, cool.
I think I've grown a little.
Laplace code. Or Laplace code. At the Institute of Science? Yes, we shall. Ren, we've gotten the rest side evacuated. East is taken care of too. We've cleared out the enemies on our end. Area secure. Quick, give me a sit rep. Well, it sounds like we're doing just fine. Let's get the next area cleaned up. That damn run is a thorn in my side. She just had to go and ruin everything, didn't she? Without her, this wretched town would have blossomed into a symphony of screams. Instead, we have this boring farce. Bah! We should count ourselves lucky we got anything out of this. We weren't expecting the Spriggan and all the rest. Once we get an opening, we retreat. Leave the real objective to them. Fine, fine. But after Tarbad and then this, they'll pay their dues in time. In the meantime, I'll sit back and watch them squirm. Go ahead. You can fight all you want, but in the end, chaos will consume you all. So, are we fighting them or not yet? Help! This mechanical monster's coming!
The aero trams are inoperable. Use the bridge to cross into the artisanal district. Evacuate into the church for the time being. Bracers will be there in roughly 10 minutes.
Yang, you okay? You made it, and roughly 2 minutes ahead of what I expected at that. Just about. You're weirdly calm with everything going on. Didn't Almada come through here? They did, as I predicted. Professor Callahan's death also did not come as a surprise. Then you... I have implemented security measures to temporarily block all unauthorized external interference into the laboratories. As a result, my work in the city has been complete since noon today. In light of that, I would be well within my rights to be out of the city by now, but I owe the students at least this much. That is why I have been assisting the one formerly known as Kitty with evacuating everyone while awaiting your arrival. Yang, you're really gonna leave? I can't believe you were able to conceive of effective countermeasures to that parallel distributed computing in such a short time. Don't really care what goes on in that head of yours, but I see you're at least willing to cooperate with us some. I know there's a lot of archaisms inside now, but did we just see that last people in the building leave? All the faculty and the students of Aramis, together with the tourists and other accounted for visitors, have left. However, security camera footage captured a young man with mint-colored hair and a young woman adorned with bandages inside. A bracer and 2 police officers also passed through here earlier, and have yet to return. So that sadistic bastard's here. And so is that puppeteer we met in Tharbad. I'm worried about the bracer and the police officers now. So they're part of the mafia that deceived Professor Callahan and then cast him aside. I won't let them make a mess of Professor Hamilton's home a moment longer. You're going inside then? Surely you know that this is no task for a researcher. Please continue to help with the evacuation efforts, Yang. Don't worry about me. I have Theo and Zeros with me. We'll help keep him safe, of course. There's no way this is ending peacefully anymore, but we'll at least try and stop this from getting any worse. Don't overdo it then, is all I ask. Even if you do have Theo and Zeros with you. I know, I won't. Alright, well, let me do a quick, usual here. Do we have a... no? Okay. Oh, hi, dogs? Nope. I pressed it.
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
Gotcha.
Boost gauge fully replenished.
Get him, get him, get him, get him. Got him. Here now. Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe you still got me. How did you not get me?
Combat over. Processing data.
Hold on. Where's the next one? Oh, I gotta go upstairs, so I gotta go through. I gotta go in. Ah, all right.
The observatory is on the left side of the campus.
Got it. And we'll cut through the building and get there ASAP.
I still dodged it. Come on. That should have been automatic win.
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. Show 'em what you're really capable of.
Ow. That's not good.
Well then, wait.
I've been doing pretty badly with that. Let's fix it.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Go.
We're good again. So I need to... Hi.
We can win right now.
Yeah, we can. I have no doubt about that.
Enemy suppressed. Nice.
Alright, hold on. I need to see enemies here.
Work.
The door's locked. Someone must have locked it to keep the arcades from coming inside. Let's find another way around. Of course. Alright, now we should be able to go through from here. Oh, hi.
This place
Not
is
today.
crawling with mechanical nightmares.
It's a good thing
Yes.
Yang got everyone out when he did.
And here I was worried I had to go through the long way. Alright, well. We should be good to go. Let me double check my health though. Yep, we're good. Look, there's people on the ground. Are you alright? You're... They look heavily wounded. Their lives aren't in immediate danger. What happened? A guy with a dagger and a girl with a giant puppet went inside. They activated. I imagine she was going to mention the central terminal, but how could someone from the outside know about that? Maybe the professor told them before they killed him? We got them cornered now. Yeah, let's get inside. It's time to put an end to this.
This looks like a good spot to rest.
Perfect. Yes, I need this.
Whew, that hits the spot.
Alright, let's do this.
The telescope's nowhere to be seen now.
That's the main terminal then?
That's right. It's also known as the Aurora, and it's the pride of Basel. Professors Hamilton and Callahan led the charge in making it 4 years ago with the Institute, Verne, the Epstein Foundation, and ZCF support. But what program is it running?
I can't make heads or tails of such complex code.
Look up there!
The 5th Genesis. Figures we'd find it here, along with...
I suspected you would come, Arkwright Solutions.
Oh, that we would meet again so soon after the film festival. It must be Adios's will bringing us together. The threads of fate bind us ever so strongly indeed.
Can't say I'm not a fan of that kind of thing.
The monsters from the gardens who stole Ida from us!
Oh, you learned the name of my old home, did you? And I see that Marduk concierge has officially joined your ranks. Professor Hamilton's favorite little one, too. Aren't we getting popular?
This kid's just with us as an advisor.
So you're the ones who led Professor Callahan astray. What are you trying to do with the Aurora? You have no right to be using it!
Oh, how misunderstood I am! I'll have you know that the professor and I had quite a special connection. In fact, he gave us permission to use it. And since he was one of the developers, I think that does give us the right. This was very different from the relationship I had with President Dillon, by the way. It was more one of mutual benefit. Though I'll admit that certain inclinations of his did make my job a lot easier. A sensual whisper here, a little buttering up there, and he was more than ready to break every taboo I ever wanted.
How could you exploit someone so?
It's not our place to judge what turns someone on. That stuff's personal. But you're still a piece of shit with a parking spot reserved in Gehenna.
Right, and we'll be happy to give you a taste of the flames that await you right here. We're going to recover that Genesis and avenge those you've taken from this world.
Look at me, public enemy number one. Think you could lend me a shoulder to cry on, Olympia?
You are only reaping what you sowed. Of course, the terms of my contract also do not allow me to simply give you all what you want.
That angelic being we saw in Tharbad.
Theo!
Scanning material makeup. Unknown. High probability that the target is a form of artifact.
Thought so. It's about the only thing that explains how it can fight like it does. There's more to it than meets the eye, too.
Indeed. Take care, everyone. Your instincts serve you well. Incidentally, as I did not have the opportunity to introduce myself in Tharbad, I am Olympia, overseer of the Garden of Aram. This is Ishtanti. Our contract is with Almada at this time, so we remain focused on their needs. But should you require our services after that, we would be happy to oblige.
What? You're asking if we want to hire an assassin?
This some kind of joke? Or are you really out of your damn mind?
I was only trying to promote my services.
It's true. She's not capable of joking, I'm afraid. As you can see, she's got work on the brain. Well, I think that's enough preamble. Been a good while, you know, since I tapped into my power as an overseer.
They're auras!
Of course they've been suppressing their power all this time.
We'll need to use shards however we can to survive. Do whatever it takes to hold out.
I can barely keep up with what's happening, but let's do this! Theo! Zeros! We can't allow these intruders to defile this sacred place a moment longer!
Understood.
I'll take you on.
I'm Melchior of the Thorns. I'll be playing with you today.
Olympia of Aram, executing contract.
Okay, who's playing first? Me? Alright then, I guess I gotta play this smart.
Keep it up. It's working!
I have a feeling it's not gonna be a fair fight with these two, so let's keep them this way.
Give them your all!
Over here! All for you!
I won't let this chance slip by.
We're gonna do...
Over here, you little demon.
Cobalt curtain.
Activate! Miss Claudel!
I'm gonna switch you up with, Aaron.
It's up to you now!
The star has arrived!
Oh, what's the matter?
Nope. I don't know why I can't use that yet, but whatever.
Going all in.
Forte, do I want to use this now? Yes. Nope, you know what? No, not yet, not yet.
Make it count!
Let's go with... yeah, let's
Ready
just
when
attack
you
them
are.
both.
Activating skill.
Get going, kiddo!
Alright, let's get... they're gonna be doing group attacks. I know they will. You're not weak to anything in
I
particular.
suggest we strike now.
I could do that, but I kind of don't want to either. What we got here? Let's go with
Going all in.
Lapis Code. Damage up. Okay, this is for us.
Ready when you are.
Alright, for now, we'll hold on to that and go with this.
Mr. Salesian!
Come here! I need you! Just for you.
Oh, I don't like that.
Death awaits.
What the hell is that?
Stop right there!
Let's get serious.
Now it's my turn.
Okay, let's do something that attacks a group. Snipe.
Don't
Oh,
mind
what's
me.
the matter?
No, let's,
Don't mind me.
Sonic Chaser.
Aren't you
Quick.
coming?
I will address you all at once.
Death Blow back.
Make it count!
Why do I have so much HP?
Death awaits.
Bring it on.
Got a whole slew of them. Oh, what's the matter?
Give them your all!
Brace yourself. Vandalize! Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked!
Bye.
Ow.
I hope you like this.
More?
Boom!
Oh, hell no. Oh my goodness.
How's this? It's showtime!
You had way too many turns for that, buddy.
I'll crush them all at once!
Energy output at maximum.
May we proceed with caution.
Activating skill.
Blink and you'll miss it! Soar for me!
Boost gauge limit crushed.
Holy
Of
shield.
course, Holy Shield.
I won't lose.
Alright, everyone's health is decent so far, with the exception of mine.
This'll do the trick.
I suggest we strike now.
Let's do Satellite Cure on all of us.
Theo, we need help.
I'll take
Dear
that.
friends,
Boom!
Got a present for you.
Oh my god, how many times do you keep throwing that at me?
Bye.
Oh good, I'm glad that missed.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Pa,
Over here,
pa.
little demon.
Don't mind me.
No, let's not waste it. I want to do...
May we
Go
proceed
for a second,
with
go.
caution.
Activating skill.
Blink and you'll miss it! Soar for me!
Oh, I get it now.
Boost gauge
I
limit
won't let this
crushed.
chance slip
Oh,
by.
thank goodness he got away. Okay, next up is... Snipe.
Show me
I
what
want to
you
go
got.
with... Sonic Chaser. I'm curious about that one.
One skill coming right up. This is it. Sonic Chaser.
Oh, she was guarded.
I will pierce you.
That'd be cool though.
Aurora Wing.
You'll pay for that.
Okay.
Full boost. Go all out.
Damn.
Heavenly Rondo.
Here's our chance.
I need to heal
This'll do the trick.
everyone again. Oh, you're paralyzed. Great. Well. Perfect. Let's do...
May we proceed with caution.
Damn it.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Alright, fine.
Max boost. One skill coming right up.
I shall end this. Ha! Ya! It's over. Radiant Zeta! They're stunned. So that is how it is.
Boost gauge enhanced.
Oh boy.
Is everyone all right? But Malak is even more deadly than we thought.
Pisses me off. You haven't been taking us seriously all this time, have you?
Oh, I showed Beauty's blade a little of what I'm capable of. Just not you.
Your strength is within my predicted parameters, including those orbital drones.
As if that doll wasn't bad enough. Now we've got those bomb artifacts to deal with too.
The Garden's overseers are capable of even more than we feared it would seem.
If only I could make better use of Theo and Zeros' potential.
You're just so much fun to play with that you've got me all worked up. I don't think I can resist the urge anymore. I know they've got the boss curious, Surely there's no harm in slicing them open while he's not looking.
I am not your boss and will not speak for him. Do as you please.
Bring it, you son of a bitch!
The flames of the Kruga have only just begun to burn. What?
Decoding process complete. Executing emergence program.
Where am I? I see. So it was a success.
That sounds like...
Well, would you look at that? It worked! So, how does it feel, Professor? What's it like living in the digital world?
It is even more comfortable than I had imagined. I'm frankly surprised by how comfortable it is, but I suppose it also makes complete logical sense. This is how it feels to be liberated of burdens and distractions. I can think more clearly than ever. The final stage of my work will be a breeze like this. Your expectations will be met.
Oh, that's my big professor. You will be handsomely rewarded for your work.
A recording? No, wait.
You are correct, young lady. This is no mere recording. I am the genuine David Callahan, Professor of Engineering Science at the Basel Institute of Science, and a researcher whose name will go down in history.
How the hell is this even possible?
We saw your body in the swamp.
No way. Don't tell me.
His knowledge, personality, and memories have all been converted into an AI. Most likely through the power of the Genesis. Also that he could surpass the limitations of the human mind and become a singularity.
Professor Callahan, how could...
Well, well, you're even more perceptive than I expected. What a vexatious little maid you are.
Must you be like this every time, Melchior? Our work here is done. We have no reason to stay any longer.
Fine, fine. I suppose you're right. We'll see you later, Professor.
Very good, then. I will be waiting for you.
Warning! Explosives detected.
That little bastard.
The Aurora! Zeros! Use your stun mode to stop... No, you don't! No!
Ketra, you can't!
Get back here!
I won't let it happen. I won't let anyone damage the place she holds so dear.
Shit!
Damn it!
There it is! I thought something was off about you, but I never figured it ran that deep. I wonder if this is what came out of analyzing that other Emperor and the rest of those types.
I will need to revise my expectations of Marduk's capabilities.
And speak of the devil, I suppose it's time we made our exit then,
As someone connected to another being not of flesh, You have my respect. Till we meet again.
No way.
Reset!
This is all my fault.
You gonna be okay?
Yes. I think so.
I figured she was an android. The entire city is locked down. Who could have seen this coming? What's gonna happen to us? I hope Agnes is okay. Ren too. Ugh, all we can do is wait for him to get in touch. Sorry, but what the hell is that massive airship?
I apologize for our sudden arrival during the frenzied events of yesterday. To start this off, I am General Manager of Marduk Total Security Company, Gilliam Thorndike. This is our Chief of Security, Qasim Al-Fayed.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Al-Fayed, is he? No doubt about it.
I was not expecting you to travel all the way to Basel, but it is an honor to meet you all the same. I've heard many a rumor about how shrewd a manager you are, Mr. Thorndyke. Together with your Chief of Security's combat exploits.
You make me blush, Your Highness.
I am humbled by your words.
I arrived in my home country a few days ago, so I'm afraid I'm not up to date on all the latest developments. But am I to understand that Marduk will be responsible for securing the city of Basel for the remainder of the day?
That is correct. Off the record, a presidential executive order was issued yesterday to that effect. A CID Special Ops unit will be arriving in the city this evening. Marduk's task will be to secure key facilities in Basel until they are ready.
A special ops unit? Sending in Hercules, huh? Wouldn't shock me if you belonged to him too, miss. You're very astute.
We've also brought one of the Ix-Alba series of airships that we're currently testing on behalf of the Republican Army. Said airship will allow us to ensure the integrity of the Orbital network.
Which is how we're able to have this conversation, I suppose. Your concierge isn't the only way you've gotten your hooks into Basel, I see.
Our goals on this particular occasion are simply to protect this city and its Orbital network. Rest assured that much like your country, we have no intention of getting too deeply involved in Basel's affairs.
That is our stance as well. We are only doing what we consider necessary. Very well, I'll take your word on that. For now, quelling the chaos unfolding before us clearly does come first. However, given our stake in Vern and connection to the Institute, this current state of affairs is of grave concern to us. You have a lot to answer for here as CEO, Mr. Towson. Please, if I may defend myself, I never could have seen this coming.
There is some merit to that argument, but it also leaves out a number of key facts. You are to see that shareholders' Mira is used to generate a profit, and yet you covered up a huge potential problem for over a month. We confirmed last night that it wasn't just Almada's money being used for ill. Elsheim's investments were also misappropriated. And if these are the result of you turning a blind eye to Professor Callahan's behavior all this time...
You keep your mouth shut! Just who do you think you are? Who gave you the right to speak? I don't care if you are student council president at Aramis. This is none of your...
I am here as a special advisor for Liberal's ZCF. I also serve as a negotiator representing the Epstein Foundation. In other words, I'm here to speak up against anything that threatens their interests, which this has. Now, do I have the right to speak?
What? Ren. Now that's a dramatic twist straight out of a play. I've heard rumors swirling about you, but I never expected you to show up here. Still, she's right. We aren't the only shareholder that will be concerned by this. Other related companies will be as well. I hope you don't need me to spell out exactly what kind of situation you're in here. Ugh. But...
When will you grow a damn spine? The danger here isn't over. Anyone can see that. And you still intend to do nothing after what happened to Callahan? Professor Hamilton left you in charge of Vern, of Basel. Don't you feel any shame?
In any event, we now have half a day before the cogs start turning again. Even if we do nothing, the Calvardian government will see to it that matters are resolved. But knowing how egregiously my country's funds have been misused, I refuse to stand by and do nothing. So, Arkwright Solutions. Might I enlist your services for the remainder of the day? Of course, you can approach the task in whatever way best suits you, just as you did in Tharbad and have done many times before. My only true wish is that you put a stop to Almada's plans before they can bear fruit. Does this sound doable?
We'll be well compensated for this, I trust?
Attaboy.
Qasim, why?
It's been some time, Farida.
I suspected you two were related. You're a brother, right? Never expected him to be one of Marduk's hunting dogs.
I hear you've been taking good care of my sister, Arkwright Solutions. As for you, Van, it's been 2 years, I believe? I understand you've greatly improved your use of the stun caliber and your martial arts. Reset mentioned as much. As your former instructor, that fills me with great pride.
I try. Still not so hot with the tactics stuff you taught me, though. I've heard all kinds of stories about you, too, but I never expected our first meeting to be like this.
In that, we are agreed. Still, while we might be providing our services and your weapon, I believe the contract between us to be an equal one. I hope that we can continue our fine partnership, Mr. Arkwright.
Yeah, let's not get too friendly. I'm not interested in becoming any more than just a contractor to you. Still, since we're here, there is one thing I want to ask. Just how long has she been like that?
Information on our concierge is classified, I'm afraid. However, if an approximate time frame will suffice, I suppose I can oblige. About a year ago.
Something seemed off about her after all this time. We first started talking 3 years ago, but the first time we actually met was just in Tharbad. Even when I visited Orvid for lessons on tactics, she was conveniently unavailable. That sounds like... Does this mean...
Still, I know she's in good hands with Associate Professor Archett. I also happen to bring some compatible parts that she can use. Though I regret that Ms. Twinings will not be able to provide you with any more of her services for the time being.
You ain't got none to apologize for. I doubt any amount of workers' comp I could give her would make up for forcing her to do something that crazy. But, either way, that's my problem to deal with, not yours.
Well, I apologize for meddling in your affairs then. With that said, we must take our leave. We've negotiations with the Republican Army to attend to. As I mentioned during the conference, we've no intention of interfering in this crisis any more than is necessary. Fascinated though I am by what a genius can achieve through an obsession that knows no bounds.
Qasim, wait!
There are a number of matters Abi and I disagree on. Whether you are suited to being a warrior is very much one of them. Still, I can only assume it was the guidance of the flames and Arusha that led you here. Battle is almost upon us, and I will be watching to see how you fare through it.
Fairy.
As much as I'd love to write him off as an arrogant asshole, I can't get enough of a read on him. Just how tough is he?
I'd say he's one of the strongest Jaegers who ever lived.
Your conversation's over then. Ren, where'd the others? They're still here. There was talk of them returning to the capital, but that's not going to be possible now with the whole area on lockdown. The roads, the railways, even the airspace around Edith is sectioned off. Not like that comes as any surprise after what happened. What do you mean? What happened now? There was an explosion in Anchorville City. There were no casualties fortunately, but we suspect that Almada might have been involved. Anchorville's a decent-sized city north of the capital, right? Yeah, that must have been just a diversion while this was the real target. Oh, I think that's almost certain. However, given its proximity to the capital, we can't afford to take it lightly. Both the CID and the Guild are being pushed to their limits right now. We won't be able to give you any backup. That's fine, we weren't expecting any to begin with. But you can at least share whatever info you manage to gather, surely. That goes for stuff from ZZF and the Foundation too. That sounds fair to me, insofar as our interests align, of course. I'll also do what I can. Just take care of Anya's for me in return, please. Thank you, Ren. I hear that initial work is done on your concierge too. That's Professor Hamilton's family for you. Geniuses to the last. Oh, thanks for telling us. That's so good to hear. She was being seen to in an associate professor Esmeralda's room, wasn't she? Let's go say hi then.